False belief.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
You reaching
man.
for that one.
Yeah.
I reach for the stars.
Yeah, you reaching.
Yeah, for sure. Boys are back.
Yes, they are.
Yes, sir.
Coach Lott back.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Lott back in the building.
Jeff out on assignment.
Yeah, he is.
He'll be back in a little while.
Sure.
Who's back in town?
The boys are back in town.
That's right.
He can't multitask.
Weezy.
Now my boy got CTE.
Stop screaming in the
for
mics too,
real.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You be screaming, cuz.
All right, man. I play with a little excitement.
Nah.
I'm just telling you.
Nah.
Yeah.
You got to stop it, man.
Yep.
If you want me to stop playing with passion, I can't control
be
that.
cracking.
I can't control that. I play with passion.
You got to figure it out.
Weezy, give me a winner or loser of the week.
Loser of the week is Kanye West.
Yeah, it goes without saying.
Yeah.
We can move right along. Coach Lott.
Yeah. Winner of the week. The squad, penny in practice, man.
Yeah.
It's a great turnout. Appreciate everybody came out.
Yeah.
The boys came out.
Boys came out.
Appreciate y'all coming out.
Yeah, not for sure.
Hope y'all like what you saw.
Yeah, not for sure. The boys look good. We gotta get cameraman out of the house.
Yeah, we do.
Boy,
yeah,
lock
we do.
and key, boy.
Yeah. Clank, clank.
Boy, clank, clank.
Roxanne.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. It was kid friendly. Yeah, there's hella kids there.
I didn't nobody get no call.
Yeah. It's 6:00. Anyway.
Did you just ask was it kid friendly or basketball game? That's just
my winner or loser of the week. The loser of the week is Russell Wilson, man. I've never seen a narrative change for anybody like this. Who's stretching and doing high knees up and down the aisles. Listen,
come on,
you're
Russell.
flying across the Atlantic.
Come on, Russell.
Man,
come on,
you got
Russell.
your headphones in, you tucked in with your blanket.
Come on, Russell.
And you doing high knees, and you know he's saying something spiritual. Sit down, Russ.
But this was
was
the
it a
cap.
video for that?
This was the cap about it.
Yeah.
He said he was doing it for the entire flight.
I believe he was.
He probably was.
No,
He probably was.
No,
They last in the NFL in scoring. Coach Hackett, y'all don't beat Jacksonville? Yes, it's grass.
hey, he may be over for you.
Yes,
They
it's
ain't
grass.
gonna be Jacksonville either.
Man.
He tipping his hand.
He's
He's tipping his hand early.
Cameraman, you ready to go? Let's get it.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. When the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
He's sorry this shit for sure.
That's funny as hell. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Lott.
Jeff is out on assignment. Shout out to you, Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff will be back soon, next week. Let's hope for it. God willing. Yeah, inshallah.
That's right.
Inshallah. Yeah, guys. How you, cameraman?
Silencer.
You
Didn't finish it.
You can't lift your legs up or nothing.
You got to finish the silence.
You gotta.
What
Yeah.
that- yeah.
Hey.
I don't know if that's a silence.
I'm gonna be real. You think my rhythm is bad?
That
Our
ain't-
rhythm just as bad
hey.
as mine.
That wasn't even silence.
Yeah.
That was real loud.
Yeah.
That was real loud.
Yeah.
It wasn't silent.
That was.
Stick to what you do, man. Stick to what you do, man.
Yeah.
Stick to the dances.
Yeah. Now, episode 441. Unfortunately, we're bringing the 2022 NBA Top 7 series to an end with the point guards.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off. Weezy, best of the week. What you got?
Best week for me. Huh?
Man.
Best of the week for me is a Titans new stadium. The pictures and everything that came out, man. Cool looking stadium.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about that. That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's a little small but it's part of it.
I didn't understand that though.
Yeah.
What, the 55,000?
Why would you go smaller than what you have now?
Well, they don't sell out that stadium they got there.
Yeah, but when
Yeah, we do.
the whole purpose of them getting a stadium, let's be real, is because
Yeah, we
Super
do.
Bowl.
It'd be 10,000.
Yeah,
That'd be 10,000.
yeah, but Arizona Stadium is 55,000,
Yeah.
and they get Super Bowl every other year. So
Yeah.
it's like, so it'd be a Super Bowl here.
Be straight. Yeah. Coach,
Yes.
give me best of the week.
Man, my best of the week is Michael Parsons getting in contact with the special needs kid that was getting bullied on Twitter, man.
Yeah.
Students were recording him, cutting patches in his hair, and he got on Twitter and did his best to find who that kid was. He did a lot of nice things for that kid. So shout out to Michael Parsons.
Yeah, buddy. My best of the week is Eagles GM Howie Roseman, man. He's on fire. He's a 2022 version of Les Snead. Fuck them picks.
Mm-hmm.
They going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
High reward trades, zero risk. You get Robert Quinn, zero risk, all rewards to replace him when you lose Derek Barnett for the year at the beginning of the season. You bring in James Bradbury. You bring in C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who's a Florida Gator. Tried to trade for C-Mac. You're probably going to settle for Alvin Kamara. This is setting up to be one of those things where you go for the gusto, and I love seeing GMs going for the gusto. And you still got draft firepower for the next 2 years as well. So he set the bar, but Howie Roseman's doing a good job. Most definitely. Worst of the week. What you got, Coach?
I'm going right back to the situation with Michael Parsons, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids bullying that special needs kid on camera like that, man. This literal video, they cutting patches in his hair, and the kids that wouldn't even do it but was sitting around laughing, they worse too. Because they sit there and let this shit happen.
Yeah,
Come on,
They out
man.
their ass whoop.
Come on, man.
That's
That's
key.
bad, man.
Yeah, shout out to Michael Parsons. Worst of the week, Weezy, talk to me.
Worst for me, man, is Kawhi Leonard still missing games, man.
Well, listen, man, you gotta bring that knee back in the right way. He's still
He missed
experiencing
a whole year and a half.
He's still experiencing some tightness. Just let it, Now, what they're gonna do is put themselves in a bad spot. They're gonna be a 2 or 3 seed going
He,
against.
he missed a game, and it was called knee management.
Injury management.
No, it said knee management.
That's what the injury is.
I'm just telling you what it said because when I'm on my gambling thing, it was
I
knee
know what
management.
you said.
Damn,
Yeah.
he said.
It said knee management.
If they managing, so
They managing the injury. Yeah. My worst of the week is Major League Baseball for the first time since 1950. Shortly after Jackie Robinson broke the Major League Baseball color barrier, there's 0 U.S.-born African-American players in the World Series, guys.
yeah. It's a
Kids,
travesty.
you can be 5'2" or you can be 7'2". If you play baseball, the strike zone follows you. It
does.
follows you.
That's true.
So just continue to play baseball, man. It's there. It's a
Yeah.
lot of money. You don't have to be the greatest athlete.
No, you don't.
You could just be, good at a specific skill, whether that's pitching, that's catching. I've seen guys completely out of shape playing baseball and get paid at a high level, man. So play baseball.
It's just
You saying that? But
it's not as
not 8
accessible.
miles per hour fastball coming at you.
Yeah, you got to have some skill.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
have
a
some
skill.
skill.
Yeah, but
but
you don't have to be the greatest athlete.
No, for sure.
It's just not as accessible.
It's not.
That's why.
And those
And it's
bats,
an expensive sport,
and bats cost.
and those backs grow as you grow.
Yeah, dog.
So you might spend $250, $300 on a bat this year. Next year, he need another bat.
It's crazy, man. Gloves cost, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm telling you, it works out. Play baseball, kids.
Yes, sir. Jay,
Yeah.
you ready for your Heisman segment about this trophy watch list?
Let's get it.
Let's
Out
do
of
it.
contention this week, guys. Caleb Williams. DTR, my guy. Hey, they got their ass kicked, man.
Smack
DTR,
season.
It was a wrap, man. Shout out to DTR. Had a good season so far. It's over with. That did it. And Weezy got Stetson Bennett out of contention. Let's go with number 4. We have Alabama quarterback Bryce Young, plus 2,000 this week. Young and the Crimson Tide bounced back after a tough loss against Tennessee in a big way against Mississippi State. He isn't currently the front runner, but if he continues to play at this level, he'll set for the Heisman. It's only 4 seats. He'll definitely continue to have his way if he can win a couple of these games, maybe outplay some of these quarterbacks on the actual schedule coming up. Up next, number 6 ranked Crimson Tide have their first bye week of the season. Number 3, Michigan running back Blake Corum, plus 1,200. Got to enjoy a bye week, but he still leads the college football stats leaders as far as touchdowns from a running back. Up next, they have a home game against in-state rival Michigan State. Michigan is favored by 22 right now. Take the points for sure. Number 2 on this list is Tennessee quarterback senior Hendon Hooker. He's plus 200. Yep, he covered the spread with a 65-24 win last week over UT Martin during homecoming. He threw for 276 and 3 touchdowns. A test against Kentucky awaits this weekend. The number 3 Vols are favored by 12.5 points.
Take the points.
You rolling with UT on that?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. We're on Kentucky.
Okay. All right. And number 1 on this list, again, the leader of the clubhouse, Ohio State quarterback C.J. Stroud, minus 110. Once again, dominated a Big Ten, fought through the air on Saturday to the tune of 286 yards, 4 touchdowns against an overmatched Iowa team who had a really good defense. Did not look good against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Number 2 Buckeyes are on the road at Happy Valley. Ohio State is favored, minus 15. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can make some money in college football. Tell them, Weezy. Yeah. Now, Weezy, before we get started with the first half, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is Russell Wilson's Subway's Dangerwich sandwich.
Yeah. Dangerwich sandwich. It's Dangerwich.
It's dangerous.
It is. This season not gone well for Russell Wilson and the Broncos, and he's part of the reason. Now things go from bad to worse for him because Subway has taken down his weird Subway after, social media hated on it, said it was let up with some weird things since it's dropped. Now, guess what's on the sandwich, guys? The Dangerwich comes with pepperoni, salami, black forest ham, provolone cheese, bacon, and Italian herbs and cheese bread, topped with lettuce, green peppers, tomatoes, banana peppers, and finished with yellow mustard and mayo.
You know why it's so dangerous?
It's too much shit.
All that damn pork.
It's hella
all pork.
It's Dangerwich. It's a lot. It's too much shit going on, man. They not only removed the ad, they also took the Dangerous sandwich off the menu completely. Seems like everyone is turning their back on Russ these days. This too shall pass. This too shall pass, Russ.
Just as long as he don't have
church on him.
OC turn her back on him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they leaving. I seen a lot leaving.
Woo.
I seen a lot walking out that door.
Getting out of there.
They been getting the hell out of there.
Getting out of there.
Ooh,
They getting out of there.
ooh,
She ain't gonna leave. Though.
ooh. She is. You right. Yeah, she just happy.
Yeah,
She
money.
happy to be there.
Yeah, money too good.
Yeah, now that's the thing. She just happy to be there because she still gets the limelight.
Yeah.
People still talk to her. She's still dropping albums, but
She
nobody
she-
listen.
Yeah, she need to quit that.
man.
She need to quit that.
Talk to your boy, Weezy. Go talk to your boy.
Nah, that's your boy.
Take it. No, it ain't.
No, I don't.
Oh, nobody want to claim Russell Wilson now.
I've never called him. No.
Never want to claim.
No. Shout, I'm telling you who boy it is. Shout out to him.
Spike Lou.
Yeah.
Spike Lou's guy.
That's his guy.
Yeah, that's his guy. Yeah, he
Yeah.
can definitely. We'll tell Lou to say
Nah,
that.
that's how Lewis.
Either way, congratulations, Russell Wilson.
Lulu work
You
on that
gotta-
golf swing.
Okay. Congratulations, Russell Wilson. You have a yellow box Cheerios award recipient on the way. Get that out to you, buddy. You guys ready to start the first half?
Let's do it.
Yes,
get
sir. This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like I do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. No matter how Weezy on Twitter, holla at me.
Holla at you. Coach.
It's the same, man. Locke_the_great. That's THA. Get at me.
Yeah. And I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. The NBA is buzzing.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry's put 30 up every night, -1. So yeah, it looks good for my guy.
He put Tyler Hero in the
He had to
blender.
dance. He had to dance.
Ooh.
Dancing. And dance machine. Who's singing that, Weezy? Who's singing
Michael
that, Weezy?
Jackson?
There you go, Weezy. You on the roll, buddy. You on the roll.
Proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Who's
Weezy tired, ain't he?
Nah, Weezy. We
Look at it.
That's my fault. Let's kick the first half off with some NBA talk, guys. As the 2022-2023 NBA season starts, the Los Angeles Lakers already presenting a lot of challenges for the team. The purple and gold, they can't buy a bucket, guys.
They suck.
Lost against two big rivals, the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. But fans are still unhappy about the team's performance. They are still defeated. 0-4 as we record this podcast. Weezy, we will kick things off with you. What can the Lakers do to fix this poorly constructed team?
Get rid of AD. Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, shit.
All of them. They suck,
You're not
man.
getting
So you
rid
get
of
rid of the whole. I can say you
Blow it up.
get rid of the whole team.
Nah, it's just a bad, for today's NBA, it's just a bad team. Nobody can shoot. You can't win tonight and nobody can shoot. And blaming everything on Russell Westbrook is
And Russell Wilson too.
it's kind of old. It's kind of old, man. But I just hate to see my boy go out like this.
He'll bounce back. Coach, do you think the law of averages will catch up with the Los Angeles Lakers?
I think they will, but by the time they catch up, it might be too late. They just have to make some changes. I don't think it's not all Russell Westbrook's fault, but they have to move him. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they have to get him out of LA. It hasn't worked. It just didn't pan out like they thought it was. Yeah. He can't be one all to blame. He's not the only one shooting bad. He's not the only one missing shots. Yes, he's taking some questionable shots, but they have to get him out of there to try to get something back for him.
Yeah. Front office has to make a move, and they have to make a move soon. I think they're trying to push it out until more people can be traded, which is right around December the 15th, December the 4th. A lot more people that were signed and traded for during the offseason are eligible to be traded after that deadline. I think they're waiting on that, but if they make a trade now and just have to be with the Charlotte Hornets, and that would be for Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington, something like that, going to Southern California for Russell Westbrook. But they have to make a change, and I just hope that they figure out that it's not necessarily LeBron's fault, because LeBron's playing at a high level. He's turning over the ball, highest of his career, leading the NBA in turnovers. But I really do think that they just need somebody to kind of set the table. Terry Rozier isn't setting the table. No.
But that would help, though.
It'll help.
Because Gordon Hayward is going to make the shot. Rozier's going to make the shot. But some of it is LeBron's fault, though.
Yeah. Some of it is because he has to do so much. A lot of it's AD's fault, though. Well,
That's
give
true.
me a percentage.
Well, I'm saying it from a different perspective, though.
Okay.
Not even on the court.
Okay.
If LeBron doesn't take $50 million, and I mean, come on, man. We know you're a millionaire. Yeah. We know you signed a huge deal with Nike. Yeah. If you take $20 million, you don't need no more money. Now you take $30 million and pay somebody else. Yeah. And that would help you a lot.
Yeah, but they could have made that decision before they even offered him that contract.
But what I'm saying is he could have gone to them and said, I don't need that 50. I'm good. I need some help. Take this. I'm good with this 20. Give me somebody for this 30.
Yeah, Tom Brady did it.
All of them did.
No, Tom Brady does it all the time.
Yeah.
That's my point. So some of it is his fault, because just because they give it to you, don't mean you have to say, yeah, I'm going to take this 50.
Yeah. And it looks like you really want to win if you say to the media, hey, I'm going to take a pay cut, get some extra guys in here. That's the difference between getting DeMar DeRozan, John Wall, and a couple other guys instead of dealing with what you have with Lonnie Walker, who's a good guy.
But who are they going to sign this summer?
He just named them.
Yeah, they could have got – I'm saying if they did that, he has – they're going to do it. Kyrie's going to have to take a pay cut if he comes there.
Kyrie ain't taking a pay cut. He lost him, what?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
if LeBron would have done that, then Kyrie wouldn't have to take a pay cut. That's what we're saying.
They could have gave him contract. Look, hold on. Kyrie's not going to go no less than what he lost for last year.
You're missing what we're saying. If LeBron doesn't get $50 million, if he only gets $20 million, they can pay Kyrie what he wants.
Okay.
You can get Kyrie and another guy, because Russell Westbrook's contract comes off the book. His $47.5 million. He's getting paid this year.
So for next year.
Yeah, for this year and next year. For next year, preferably. Yeah. You up, Cole?
Well, if you've been living under a rock, you haven't heard Kanye's rants and being on the news, but this has had a domino effect on his sporting agency, DONDA Sports. Why do you ask? Big dollar players Aaron Donald from the Los Angeles Rams and Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics have left DONDA Sports. But as we know, Antonio Brown, former Buck, former Steelers, stays on as president and says he's not going to leave. So my question to you guys is, Weezy, did Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown make the right decision by leaving DONDA Sports? And what are your thoughts on Antonio Brown staying on as president?
Antonio Brown's nuts. That's how I'm going to say that. He's nuts. I ain't going to speak on him. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, Aaron Donald, they had to leave. It's just too much.
Yeah, block's too hot.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much to deal with. Why they trying to? Well, both of them out there in mid-season, so they had to leave and do what's right. It's just, it's stupid not to leave.
Yep. And Donda was supposed to be a marketing and branding deals, not related to their contracts, whether that's sneaker deals and things of that nature. Just marketing. Jess, Brandon, and then who markets themselves better than Kanye West? I mean, it was a good idea prior to all of the stuff that he said to offend everybody in the world. But yeah, he's in a tough spot right now, man. Can't record music, can't drop shoes, unless they're gonna look like Big Baller brand shoes. He's radioactive. He's kind of similar to Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like nobody will sit down with Kanye West. He would have Tekashi had to pay people to interview him. Yeah, and it's gonna be one of those things where, man, it's he's a pariah. I've never seen a person fumble a bag like this. And you have to stay far away from it. Donda, the basketball team,
the academy.
Yeah, Donda Academy. They had 4 guys that were top 25 guys. They just now they're gonna forced to find places like Sunrise and Oak Hill and all of this stuff. Just trying to find ways to do this, man. It's just been huge deal, and it sucks, man. It's happened, but he kind of caused it on himself.
Yeah, but like you mentioned, Donda Academy, they had 4 or 5 big time tournaments that they were playing in that they can't play in now. So that's going out the window, and we know what this means. Rich Paul is on the way. I guarantee he's on the fall right now to try to get Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown for sure.
Yeah. Either them or Rock Nation. Somebody gonna get that brand in the marketing deal. Yeah, you better believe it. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some more NFL. The Carolina Panthers fire sale after firing former head coach Matt Rule. Is in a full Weezy rage mode quit game. End of the. You remember when Twin rage quit in Madden League? That was bad.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Bad day. He quit.
Got out of there.
Lou rage quit too.
He was first.
Season.
He was first.
Lou quit first.
Yeah.
Week 3.
We got out of there first.
But he did some dumb shit. I don't even.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You said Weezy, what did I quit rage mode?
You rage quit fantasy last year.
No, I didn't.
Anyway, the Panthers dealt running back Christian McCaffrey, the face of the offense when healthy, to the San Francisco 49ers for draft picks. McCaffrey signed a 4-year, $64 million contract extension with the Carolina Panthers on April 16th, 2020. Coach Locke, give a letter grade for this trade, A through F.
Well, we know our Niners got Christian McCaffrey. The Panthers got a 2023 second-round pick, a 2023 third-round pick, a 2023 fourth-round pick, and a 2024 fifth-round pick. Now, we're only paying Christian McCaffrey $1 million this year. That's not bad. But the problem is going to be next year we're going to give him $11.8 million.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
It's more than 1 though. But what it does is it does reinforce our running game. It adds depth in the backfield, which we always have running backs to get hurt, which he gets hurt a lot too. But now we have a few more running backs in the backfield that can help sustain that. And with Shanahan's offensive mind and the different ways he'll be able to use McCaffrey, I think that's going to be great. So I'm going to give it a B.
Yeah. What about you, Weezy?
That's an A all day long. For everything Coach just said. First of all, you guys wanted to, like Shanahan, make some play caller, and you gave everything up except a first-round pick.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, anything in the NFL, second, third round, usually is on the fence anyway.
Yep.
Everything is protected on the first-round pick. You still get your first-round pick, and you get C-Mac with the best play caller almost in the NFL. That's an A.
That's an A. Yeah, I give it a B+. I think these picks that we gave away, they were compensatory picks from when Robert Saleh went to the Jets. Mike McDaniel when he became the head coach of the Dolphins. So that's house money. We didn't give up a first-round pick like Weezy mentioned. That's a win, man. We had to outbid the Rams. You know how mad we would be if we had to play against him every year? Twice, Doc. Sometimes 3.
Right.
So, yeah, you keep McCaffrey for the future. He's set up for an offense with Trey Lance. Not necessarily Jimmy, but he's going to find his way and learn the playbook and find out ways how we can use him with Jimmy. This is for the future. It's very similar to, do you remember when Marshall Faulk left the Indianapolis Colts and went to the Rams? Very similar to that. I think it's going to be, we might not turn into greatest show on turf. No. Yeah, but I think he's going to have a resurgence and be used the right way, kind of similar to what how they used him with the Rams, including talking about Marshall Faulk. But been very productive. People talk about him not, he's been pretty relatively injury-free this year, 30 catches, playing at a high level, just playing on a bad team with no offensive line. Now he's playing one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. I'm excited about this, man.
Me too.
Why
Me
wouldn't
too.
take a chance to get White Lightning?
Go Niners.
Yeah.
Hey, I think it's a great trade.
Yeah.
You said it last week and said, man, if we get him, be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, and then you look at it. The Eagles tried to get him. Boy, if you go to the Eagles, it's even worse.
Oof.
Now they gonna get AK though. Well, they get
Man,
AK.
that's just as good.
That's just as damn
Just as
good.
good.
Just as damn good. All right. You guys ready to start with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, Weezy is back with his NFL power rankings. You're on the clock, Weezy.
All right, here we go. This week, new team on the list this week. At number 7, the Jets at 5-2.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought the Jets?
Jets on the list.
New York
Quarterback was
rolling.
out the first 3-4 weeks. I like that, Weezy.
Bounce back.
Yeah.
They win division games
Got the
too.
best young corner playing out there.
Sauce Gardner playing out of his mind right now.
Give me credit. Can I get credit for Sauce?
Oh shit.
No. I'm not saying you can't get credit. I say he's gonna be good too.
No, I'm talking about
I
in
did too.
college, though. I'm talking about in college.
All right, here we go. Let's move
You
on.
need to college.
Let's
You
move
said
on.
college.
And
You never translate to NFL. You always came from college.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll attest.
Just at hosting that team.
But
I talked about Sauce Gardner. If you
In college.
I
You
talked
want
about
that?
Sauce
He
Gardner.
want that sauce bad.
Junior year at Cincinnati.
In college.
What do you
Let
think?
him have
Why would
sauce,
I
man.
ta- why would I
Sauce
talk
is
about
great.
a,
You called sauce.
Why would I talk about a kid in college?
The
and not
sauce
talk about
is
him?
yours, young fella. You have it. You can have it. The sauce
Number
is yours.
6.
Number
He
6.
said- I wasn't on air to say it. So
Number 6 on the list. The Dallas Cowboys at 5-2. They moved up one spot from last week. Yeah, that's good.
let's see.
Number 5 on the list. At 5-2. That's rough too. The Kansas City Chiefs are number 5 on the list at 5-2.
No, they just be one of the best teams in the NFC. You got
I
them
got.
five.
Let's see what he got for. Let's see what he got top 4 then.
Yeah,
Let's
top
see.
4. That ain't disrespectful. Number 4 on this list. The New York Giants at 5-1.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Number 3 on the list.
They ain't been favored in none of their games though.
and
bro.
winning.
It don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter about the favorite.
I need to. I need to hear a team. Let me hear number 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that should give them more credit.
No. I'm just
They
saying.
went on the road, ain't been favored in their games, and still winning.
Who's number 3?
The Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, okay, I was worried. I was getting worried.
Why?
Because I didn't think that you were gonna have the Minnesota Vikings on the
That's
list.
on the list last week.
okay, all right,
All right, number 2 on the list, Buffalo Bills.
okay.
Number 1 on the list, don't change, Philadelphia Eagles.
They ain't a bad list, Weezy.
Ain't a bad list.
Ain't a bad list. I like it. The Giants, they winning the games.
Yeah,
Whether they favored or not, they winning them.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the favorite is just a man's pick. They got to
Yeah.
get out there and play on the field.
you got to play the game.
Got to play the game.
You got to play the damn
So,
game.
you know,
Yeah,
They playing with Danny Dimes. Saquon is actually taking over football games.
dimes ain't nothing.
Yeah, and he ain't got a wide receiver to throw to, and they still winning.
Even if they had, if they
But-
had hot hands handing out there, he still wouldn't.
Kayon Thibodeau and Leonard Williams are
Cold.
playing out of their mind right
Playing
now.
cold. Good team.
it's
Good
popping in
young
New
team.
York in football, huh?
Yeah, that's good.
And my boy Dory Jackson playing good too all of a sudden. He couldn't play for us though.
Yeah, well, that's Daboll. Brian Daboll is a better defensive coordinator. He's a good defensive coordinator. He is good defense, man. It's good. All right.
You don't like to hear that. You
Anyway,
don't like to hear that.
you guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Got merch on. FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
Second half, the 2022 NBA Top 7 Series. We are moving on to the point guards with part 5. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Weezy. What to do?
It's your man, Coach Locke.
Guys, this is it. This is the creme de la creme. This is the crescendo. This is the
King. Come. Like my boy said.
this is the end. This is the zenith. This is the point guard position. We've been through 5 weeks, 4 weeks prior. We had the centers. The winner of the centers was Nikola Jokic, a knockdown drag out. The winner of the power forwards was Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's pretty easy work for him. Small forward, we had Jason Tatum, which was a fight. Jason Tatum's a small forward fight. It was a fight at small forward. Shooting guards, Devin Booker. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl right there. That was easy work. And the point guard position is now. We're doing that now. Appreciate everybody sent in a list over these past 5 weeks. Too many people to mention. Too many people, they got their list wrong. Everybody appreciated, though, the fact that we had a pool this year and made things a lot easier. Shout out to Weezy for that idea. I don't know if I really believe that he came up with that, but I'm going to give him all the credit for that.
Give me something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but this list is strictly related to their 2022 NBA stats and performances. Who has the best chance of maintaining that great play going throughout this current NBA season? Coach, give me a list from last year.
Last year's list, starting at 7, we had Drew Holiday. 6, De'Aaron Fox, my guy. 5, Dame Lillard, also my guy. At 4, Trae Young, that's Jeff's dog. And number 3, Luka Doncic, J-Ho's boy. CP3, the vet, at 2. And number 1, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. The GOATs. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. Let's talk about last year's list. Jeff said that he thought Drew Holiday and De'Aaron Fox will be gone, and Kyrie joins the list. Sorry, Jeff. COVID slowed that one up. Weezy, you also said Drew Holiday will be gone, and Darius Garland would join the list. And I also said Drew Holiday will be gone, and Ja Morant would join the list in 2022.
Let's see.
He ain't been 100%.
He missed one.
Gordon Hayward.
He missed one.
Said Gordon Hayward.
Yeah,
he sure did.
He did.
Yeah. Let's go through the honorable mention list, starting off first with LaMelo Ball, 20 years old.
Shit.
He played in 65 games, averaged 26 and 7. Coach, what can LaMelo Ball do to get on this list next year?
He has to keep doing what he's doing. His team needs to win a few more games. And some guys on his list just have to completely fall off.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
That's
It's a tough list.
It's a tough list. This is a tough
list.
7 to crack.
It's a tough list.
Yeah.
But he's on the cusp.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's on the cusp.
He's right there.
He's there.
He's right there.
Deservedly so.
Yeah, gonna play a lick of defense, though.
I know.
Jeff is upset he's missing this, too. Shout out to Jeff. I know
he
you're
is,
listening.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's very upset, but this is the thing.
But there's going to be a couple of guys on this list don't play on defense.
Yeah, it's true.
So-
It's a lot of guys that don't play a lot of defense in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but LaMelo, he's the face of the franchise, man. He just has to stay healthy, stop buying all of the ice that Icebox can sell him. He says a lot of jewelry. He's over there with a lot of jewelry.
Grills and all.
Grill. Man, but I think we haven't seen the best of LaMelo Ball. I just hope he stays healthy. His brother's dealing with some problems, some knee problems.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays at all this year.
That's rough, too.
And I think A.O. Desumnu is a better basketball player than Lonzo, and that's not going to be good.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not. Because if he
Yeah.
does,
Yeah.
it might be trade season time.
Yeah. But I'm telling you what, we haven't seen the best of LaMelo, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 2 on this list is Drew Holiday, 33 years old. Played for the Bucks last year, 67 games. Another honorable mention, all defensive second team. If any guard deserved Defensive Player of the Year before Marcus Smart, it was indeed Drew Holiday. I think one of the more underrated point guards. Had a really good year, deserved to be on this list as well. But like Coach Locke mentioned, it's a lot to get on this list. How you feel about Drew Holiday, Weez?
Well, Drew Holiday, just too many people. We need some people to fall off the list.
Well, he was on the list last year.
Yeah, he was.
And somebody took his spot. A couple of people did. So,
Yeah.
I think the reason Drew won't never get that Defensive Player of the Year is because he's playing with Giannis.
That's true.
So I don't think he would ever get it just as long as he's playing alongside Giannis.
Yep. But if you ask NBA players, if you ask media, if you ask GMs, they all rave about Drew Holiday's defense and what he brings to that Milwaukee team. They don't win that championship without Drew Holiday.
Facts.
Yep. And last but not least on the honorable mentions list, Freddie VanVleet, 33 years old, man. Toronto Raptors.
Who boy is that?
Freddie VanVleet, I don't know. He just looks like Coach Locke. Ken the Coach Locke.
They ain't my boy, though.
They ain't your boy, though?
Nah.
Freddie VanVleet, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'll take Van Fleet.
You'll take VanVleet? Okay. Average 20 and 6, his first year All-Star. His ascend last year continued highs across the board for the Toronto Raptors. Just got to stay healthy, Coach.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
if he
it.
can stay just a little bit more healthy and kind of figure out a way to get those Raptors back deep into the playoffs, man, but still got some time to prove. He'll be all right. But that's your boy now.
He plays big when he has to.
He
plays
does.
big in the playoffs.
Big shots.
Yeah.
Big shot taker.
Yeah.
Big
Underrated.
shot maker. Very underrated. Yeah. Nah, for sure. All right, let's get to the list. Coming in at number 7, we have James Harden, 33 years old, for the Philadelphia 76ers. Played in 65 games last year. Averaged 22, 7, and 10. Was an all-star. Weezy, this is your man. Talk about James Harden.
It was just a rocky year. He was playing somewhere he didn't want to be. He forced his way out of that. He joined the team too late, couldn't get in the chemistry. Yeah. They made the playoffs, but he still wasn't quite there yet. And he barely made the list, but I think this year he'll be much higher on this list.
Okay. You want to put that on the board?
No.
Oh. What you got, Coach?
He fell off this list, down far the list. You know, James Harden a couple years ago was number 1, number 2 on this list. The injuries kind of hurt him, and I think he let the outside talk get to him, and it got away from the way he plays his game. So it kind of hurt his numbers. Yeah. Also, the adjustment the league made with the free throws hurt his game too. But now he's back this year to doing what he normally does. He's going to dribble the ball 100 times. Dribble. And then he's going to shoot a step back.
Yeah, step back. Yeah. Or get to the rack and get fouled.
One of the two.
One of the two.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But he had a down year to his standards, doing what he normally does. You know, 22, 10, and 7 per game. It's nothing to sneeze at, but right now it looks like he's motivated this year. Like he's ready to come back. He took a pay cut to help the Sixers chase the title. So we'll see.
That's what you do. That's what leaders do. Take a pay cut. That's how you get PJ Tucker. That's how you sign DeAndre Milton. LeBron. You got to, do that. But here's the thing. Coming off a down year, his worst year since coming off the bench for the Thunder, lost a lot in weight. Wasn't out too much with Lil Baby. In the studio up. Looks in shape. New James Harden shoe is bad. That's not going to help you. But still one of, like Coach mentioned, one of the for real scoring threats in NBA history. And it's a solid skill set to have to get to the point where he can get 25 in his sleep, man. They just need Tobias Harris to give a little bit more than 18. 18 and 8, that's Tobias Harris. He's not going to give you a dime more.
You know what we need to do?
What we need to do?
We need to get Tobias Harris an intro now. Like maybe he'll bounce back like Wiggins.
We should have put him on. Yeah. But I think we were a year or two too early as far as saying that James Harden's done, the demise of James Harden. I think we're a little premature with that. I expect a big year from James Harden. They just got to figure out, because that's supposed to be the best pick and roll duo in NBA history.
Yes, it is.
With him and Embiid, that's supposed to be out of this world.
Because they can pick and pop, pick and roll, whatever you want to do.
However you want to do it.
Tootsie roll, all of it.
Man. Butterfly,
that's old, all that.
That's right.
Damn right. Coming in at number 6, FSP's own Darius Garland, 22 years old, the Cleveland Cavaliers, 65 games played last year. Talk to me, man. 21 and 9, Weezy. This is your guy. You predicted him to be here as an all-star for the first time. This is your man.
Yeah, I mean, this is year 3 for him, man. I think everybody kind of get their legs on him at year 3. He had a crazy year. He's just an offensive player, man. He's a pass-first player. He can shoot, too. He can score. Darius Garland can score. He don't play defense too well. But he's a great passer, too. So, in Cleveland did good. They did good because of him.
Yep.
So, yeah, he deserves to be on this list.
What you think, Coach?
Darius is a player that people didn't really get to see a lot of because Cleveland wasn't on TV a lot. So, naturally, you didn't really get to see him. You had to have the league pass or NBA TV to watch him. And after a slow start for his career by the standards of his draft, people kind of started to say, is he really going to be worth what he was? And he showed why he was drafted what he was this past year, had his best year ever. He shot 30% from the 3, 90% free throws, and he led the team to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And this is all without his runner. They thought he was going to be there with Colin Sexton. So ultimately got Colin Sexton out of there, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
But, he's hurt right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully, he'll bounce back soon and he can continue to do what he did last year.
Yeah, DG, man, just had a breakout year. One of those years where you look at it and it's like, oh, this is the face of the franchise. And then you trade for a guy like Donovan Mitchell, who I think will take some of the shine away from Darius Garland because he's so ball dominant. But like how you mentioned, we were talking about something. Oh, you were talking about how Drew Holiday doesn't get the pizzazz and all this because he's playing with Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't think Darius will get the shine and notoriety that he would have gotten if he played alongside that same exact team with Colin Sexton, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Now you got Donovan Mitchell. I'm telling you, you're bringing in a guy with the signature sneaker. You better be ready to play. And Donovan Mitchell is looking like the leader of the team right now that Darius is gone. But Darius is going to be fine. I just worry about long term him getting a max deal and all of this stuff. He's the face of the franchise, but you bring in another face of the franchise. It's kind of a little tricky there. Moving on to number 5, we have Trae Young, 24 years old, the Atlanta Hawks, played in 65 games as well. High ranking last year, 28, 4, and 10 for Trae. Was an all-star, all-NBA third team. Coach, Trae Young's at 5? Trae Young's at 5.
Woo. Hey, okay.
You didn't expect that,
I
Coach?
know I wasn't. Wow.
Yeah, Trae Young's at 5.
5.
Fifth in the Funk House.
Cinco.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
Wow.
Donovan McNabb was right there. 5.
Wow. Jeff, I don't know Jeff.
Yeah.
Trae, you know, he just put up 28
he's
10
kerfluffled.
and 4 on 30% from the 3, 46 from the field. He joins Oscar Robertson and Russell Westbrook as the only players in NBA history to average at least 28, 9, and 8 per game. We know he doesn't play any defense, but a lot of players on his list don't play defense. And with the additions that he has this year, it's going to take Atlanta another step.
Oh, 100%.
So he's going to be even better this year because he won't have to shoot as many force shots.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the same 4 shots.
No, he's going to still force them, but it won't be as many, so his numbers might go up because he has a little help.
He got some help
So
defensively. Because he wasn't playing no defense anyway, so you get somebody out there to defend.
So now you can get out in transition and you get easier shots.
You get easier shots, but I'm telling you, DeJounte Murray is not a person that's going to take away some offensive stress from you.
But he's not. But he's going to be so good defensively.
Yeah.
You're going to get out in the open
You are
court
going to get
a
out
lot more.
And I think it'll benefit DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, not necessarily Trae.
He's going to get more open looks.
No.
His transition, it's going to be a lot better.
He's not going to get more open looks.
Put it on the board.
Yeah.
Trae Young's.
He's going to average 30?
No. See, and I never said that. What I said was his percentages are going to increase this year.
So
Put it on the board.
Okay. So
He averaged more points.
no.
He's going to be more efficient. His
So-
shooting percentage is
So
going to go up.
What is his? He's shooting what?
46 from the field,
46 from the field,
38 from the 3.
All right, and 38% from 3.
Right.
So this is going to go up.
Yes.
Trae, okay, all right. Here's the thing about Trae. The reason he's 5 on this list is because how he played in that Heat series. He shit down his leg. It wasn't. You know how some people piss down their leg? It was doo-doo
He
down his
was
leg.
so wore out from the previous one.
Come on, coach.
What you mean? Come
They
on.
put him in the trunk, man. That boy, how you go from averaging 28 to 15?
Man, he ran out of gas.
31% from the field, 18% from 3.
Ran out of gas. Had no legs.
The person that went number 1 on this list ran out of gas in the finals. You don't run out of gas in the second round. No.
Shit.
No. Not being a top 3 player.
Man,
you run out of
listen.
gas in the finals.
Listen.
You don't run out of gas in the second round.
Hey, when you had to empty a tank to get to the second round, you do.
Nah. I just expected more from Trae because he's usually played really well on a big stage.
True.
And he totally disappeared against the Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler.
I need to see 4 and 3.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, Coach.
Yeah, this is the thing. For him to bounce back from that lackluster postseason, they had to go out and get a guy to take away some of the pressure off of him. DeJounte Murray will do that. I just don't think it'll be enough. And that 46 is going to be right the same. It ain't going to be too much. No. Coming in at number 4, we got number 4 on the list. We have Christopher Eugene Paul, 37 years old for the Phoenix Suns. Played in 65 games, averaged 14 and 10. He was an all-star, all-NBA third team, and led the NBA in assists. Chris Paul at 4,
Try
Coach.
my best, Coach.
How you feel?
This is one of his worst years.
What do you mean?
Number wise, he shot 32% from the 3.
Chris Paul ain't never been a 3-point.
Yeah, but
he's shooting 90 right now from 3.
I mean,
That's a whole different year.
14 and 11.
He led the league in.
He
assists.
did, but do you see? He's averaging 9 points a game right now.
Well, and what I'm saying is, it was this year going into next year,
And we enter next year, and he's averaging 9 points a game.
and they had the number 1 record in the entire NBA
That's true.
last year.
But I knew Chris Paul is not a spring chicken.
He's not a spring chicken.
So I knew his numbers are going to go down.
Yeah, but his numbers will be fine. It's 5 games in, coach.
Man, them numbers are not going to be this.
If we would have did this, and that's the thing about getting to the point guards, because it always rolls into the NBA season,
True.
and we have a little skew
No.
problem. This is the thing. Chris Paul will go and average his normal 15 and 16 a game.
Woo! I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Know about that one. But, he's lost a step defensively. He can't guard the same.
No, he can't guard the same, but he guards better than these guys on this entire list.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
1 through
but the
7.
Mavericks went at his ass in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, because he was 37 years old.
That's my point. So he's just getting older, so he's not
Yeah.
going to be able to continue that thing. He's still great offensively. He can still possibly lead this lead assist. I get it. I just think at this point that the age is going to catch up to Chris Paul. I didn't see him being this high on the list.
This is the thing with CP though. CP, if anybody is still playing at a high level, him and LeBron James have defied Father Time.
For sure, I give you that.
And I agree with Chris Paul. Back-to-back games, he's not gonna be the best Chris Paul you'll see.
For sure.
Every 4th or 5th game you'll see Chris Paul, right?
For sure.
But him at 4 or 5 he's a better passer. He's a better leader than a lot of these guys on this list. And at 4, it is a disservice to not have him any lower than like 4. He didn't. Hey, he did everything that he can do.
Hey, just saying.
CP at 4. Weezy, you want to talk about CP at 4?
Nah, because I fought for it, coach. Yeah, I almost called you Jeff. I'm gonna fall for it, coach.
Yeah.
And hard to argue with the arguer. You feel me?
I mean, he's been successful everywhere he's been. It has a lot to do with him. He has the most wins on that team in NBA history as far as success goes.
That's all true.
Turns teams around.
That's all true.
Yeah.
But that was on the backside of it. We going to this side over here.
We leading the league in assists
We're
for
going
the
to the back 9.
5th time. He was up for MVP votes last year.
Do you think he would be up for MVP votes this year?
Hey,
If we count MVP votes, we need to switch up some stuff on this list.
before no, because we're gonna get there.
Yeah,
But-
go with that.
Yeah, but it was a disappointing finish, and I get the sour taste of how they ended their season, considering the fact that they had the number 1 record in the entire NBA.
Facts.
I totally understand that, but it was conversations on this show. Chris Paul is playing MVP level. Steph Curry is playing MVP level. Luka Doncic is playing at the MVP level.
Yeah.
It wasn't the situations ever when I heard Trae Young is playing at the MVP level. I didn't hear that Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, nobody else was playing at the MVP level. Chris Paul is continuing to do that. And doing that at 37, you got to listen, man. He's not a role player.
And that's
what I'm
where
saying.
the previous year going into
The new year.
Rose,
yeah. And I'm telling you, and I think he came in, he had lost weight. He said he's been working on some ways to kind of keep his level of playing at a high level going. Hey, man, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
That's what the season's for.
Yeah.
Number 3 on this list is Ja Morant, 23 years old for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only played in 55 games last year. Averaged 27, 6, and 7. Was an all-star, all-NBA second team. And he won most improved player in the entire NBA. Weezy, this is your guy. I said that he would be on this list this year. Felt good about it. He came in at number 3. That's how you come into the list. Talk about Ja Morant, Weezy.
Ja Morant's a superstar. Big Memphis. Ja Morant's a superstar. Yeah, I can say that. I think he's already won.
He's a superstar.
Ooh.
He's a super. Think about whenever you see NBA commercials, who's on the commercials?
Steph Curry.
And who else?
Ja Morant.
And Ja Morant. He's all through those commercials.
Well, because he has flashes of like his highlight. He's a
That's
highlight.
what superstar would do.
That's part
don't
of being
make you a
super.
superstar,
It
guys.
doesn't make
He
him a
went deep
superstar.
in the
But you just said 27, 7 and 6, made his first All-Star,
Yeah.
led the Grizzlies to 56 wins.
Yeah.
He's the most one of the most electric players in the NBA.
Kevin Durant said
He led the
one of
league
the-
in points
Yeah, he
in the
can-
paint
being the
as a
face-
guard.
What I'm saying is he's not a superstar today. Eventually, yes. But a superstar is in a situation. This is the thing about Ja Morant. when he was out for those 17, 18 games, people were saying, oh, they don't really need John Morant. They still winning games without him. You don't say that about a superstar. Point blank, period.
They won't say that this year.
All I'm saying
It's
is
going into this year.
yeah.
So that's
All
what
I'm saying is you can't say that about no superstar. Because when you're not out there, when Steph Curry when he's not out there, when he was out the end of this year, when he was up for MVP and number 2 and number 1 on MVP votes, and Marcus Smart rose under his ankle, that team almost didn't make the playoffs, dog.
Man,
Come on, man.
there's no way
that's a superstar.
I agree.
All I'm saying.
Josh a superstar, man. He is. He got there.
I'm
I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean, but he is a great player, great young player, one of the great young players in the NBA. I think he needs to learn how to stay off the ground because he's going to be
And that's what hurts you.
in a situation kind of similar to Anthony Davis. I've seen these players, Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson, those guys that are always on the floor, their career ends short.
Yeah.
You got to find a way to stay upright. And John Morant's always on the floor. There's no doubt he's a stud. I think he'll be one of the greatest point guards on this list coming up in the next couple of years. But if he continues to work on that shot, it was a debate. I remember it was a debate we were talking about, man, him or Trae Young.
Yeah.
To me, John Morant is a better basketball player than Trae Young right now. Is Trae Young a superstar? No. No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're on the same trajectory, man.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, but I think John's a better player than Trae Young.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying,
But he's
bro.
still a superstar.
Yeah, and he's not a superstar. No. Superstars, no. Coming in at number 2 on this list, we have Luka Doncic, 23 years old for the Dallas Mavericks, playing 65 games as well. Last year was ranked number 3 on this list. Averaged 28, 9 and 9, All-Star, All-NBA first team. Let's talk about Luka, Coach.
Luka, man, doesn't play in the defense like everybody else on this list. You know, but Luka is one of those guys that's going to be in the league a long time because he doesn't rely on his athleticism to get his scoring or to make his team better.
Yep.
You know, you would think you see 28, 9 and 9 that he's just quick. You know, he just go by. But he does. He just gets to his spot.
Yeah.
And it's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
You know, now he just has to get his team to that next step. You know, that's the thing. They were there. He had the unicorn with him. It didn't work out. He's gone. So now he has to figure out how to get the Dallas Mavericks to that next step. Where's the conference finals? Because he's always in the talk for MVP. So if you're gonna be in the talk for MVP, he needs to translate over to deep runs in the playoffs.
Yeah, they had a good run last year. They made it to the Western Conference Finals last year, right? Yeah, they made it to the Western Conference Finals.
It was West Conference Finals?
Yeah. They beat the Suns. Remember, the Suns went out sad. Yeah, I mean, so that's a great run. You in your 3rd, 4th year, you get those guys to the Western Conference Finals with really just him, Jalen Brunson, because you remember he got hurt, and Jalen Brunson beat the Jazz by himself. Yeah, so this is the thing about Luka. It feels almost like every offseason we predicted he'll be MVP. I know I do. I've been. Now, can I get?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. I get credit for Luka. I get credit for Luka.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I thought Luka should be number 1 on this list.
Yeah.
To me.
I see. Yeah. No, for sure. So does Jeff. Jeff was fighting for Luka Doncic to be number 1. The only difference is when they play head to head, the Finals MVP, the Western Conference Finals MVP was indeed Stephen Curry. So
I don't see how that one.
you can't. Yeah, it's hard to get past. And when Steph, before he got rolled up, like how about Marcus Smart, it was a situation where Stephen Curry was indeed the MVP of the league. No, and we still talking about Luka though. Yeah, no, but this is the thing. They add Christian Wood. Who else did they add on that team to kind of help out? Spencer Dinwiddie was traded in the middle of the season last year. Christian Wood was the main guy, JaVale McGee. Those are the 2 pieces that you ask my guy Luka Doncic to get to the next level with. I don't think it's enough. I really don't think it's enough. He's going to have to do so much. He's not going to get hurt doing it, but he's always injured as well too. And it's knick-knack injuries. It's not an injury where it's like the end of the year, but it's stuff to kind of slow you down. And he don't need to be slowed down, but yeah.
So
you
don't see them making to the Western Conference Finals?
No, they're not making it to the Western Conference Finals. No.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, they're not making it to the Western Conference Finals. No. But what he does, how he plays basketball, man, is gonna transcend all the way through. He's gonna play way past 35 if he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he looks like he's 35 now playing
He plays at his own pace.
at his own pace. Can't speed him up. You cannot speed him up. But I just think at 23 years old, he hasn't done enough to get past number one. And number one on this list is Wardell Stephen Curry for the second year in a row. 34 years old, Golden State Warriors. Yeah, 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, All-Star game MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP, and All-NBA second team. The very last thing for my guy to do was to get that Finals MVP.
He got it. Finally got it.
Cemented.
Finally got
His
it.
legacy is cemented.
4 rings.
4 rings,
of them
4 of them.
things. Yeah.
Big 4.
Kobe got 5.
Kobe has 5.
Yeah.
LeBron has 4.
Yeah.
Shaq has 4.
Yeah.
No, Shaq has 3.
Shaq has 4.
Shaq has 4.
Who's,
Kobe
who's
got 5.
at the middle career? LeBron or Steph?
Career? LeBron.
Okay.
He's about to pass Kareem. Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But if Steph Curry goes and gets 5, 6, if Steph Curry goes and get 5 or 6, that means he would get 10.
It depends on who gets them Finals MVPs.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it
that's
don't.
part of your career. Yes, it does.
I'm LeBron's my guy, but here's the thing. When you see LeBron's going to pass Kareem, but Steph's already passed Ray Allen. I mean, for the number 3, that's what he do.
Yeah, he ruined the game.
So I mean, that kind of cancels out to me.
I'm gonna tell you why. The lack of defensive accolades is gonna hurt him.
Well, it's the point guard position, right? It ain't a lot of point guards that's been up here. Isaiah Thomas.
We're not comparing to the point guards. We're just saying that's what separates him because LeBron is gonna have the finals. He's gonna have the defensive accolades.
He don't have defensive player of the year.
How many defensive teams does he have?
So what I'm saying is he has like maybe 4 or 5. It's more than what Steph got, 100%.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
point guards don't. Magic Johnson's, Isaiah Thomas, Jason Kidd.
And
Only
LeBron
person that
has-
plays defense at the point guard position and then played at a high level is Gary Payton.
CP3.
And CP3.
LeBron has
CP3.
better careers than all of those guys.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this man's been to the finals, 7 times?
How many times LeBron's been?
10.
Yeah, 6 and 4, 4 and 6.
You talking about how many times he been there?
Yeah, I mean,
So
but this guy's
accolades wise,
ruined.
that's why he's won. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking up from him. He'll go down as a Hall of Famer, the greatest,
Maybe the best point
shooter.
guard of all time.
Maybe
Maybe.
based on what
Yeah.
he's done, but his accolades don't stack up. If you take his accolades blindly and put them by LeBron's blindly, you're gonna take LeBron's accolades. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So that
but
means he has-
you gotta realize too. Steph played 2 years of college too.
Doesn't okay?
Yeah, and
That's-
so
you can't fault that.
no, I'm not faulting that at all. But if you go and look when the games counted, he's 4 and 6 in the big games.
Accolades is what we're
Oh,
talking
man,
about.
nah, we
That's what
just-
we're talking about.
Yeah, but that ain't that ain't what you consider the GOAT with. You just don't look at accolades. That's not what we
So
talking
what makes
about.
him? Okay, so who are your goats?
LeBron. I mean,
Michael Jordan,
Kobe.
Yeah.
Their accolades measure up to LeBron's accolades.
But no,
That's what makes them
What we
GOATs.
talk about is how they. But when we bring up championships, right?
I didn't bring up championships. I
man,
didn't say
so
just
you-
championship. I said
so you're
accolades.
excluding that.
No.
You're just saying
accolades are it's everything, all of it.
So,
Defense,
so that is
offense.
included. He's 4 and 6 in the finals.
Yes, that includes that. But he has how
And
many?
then Michael
finals?
Jordan's 6 and 0 in the finals. Kobe Bryant's 5 and 2 in the finals.
That's why they goats. Because them accolades stack up. Those finals MVPs, those defensive teams.
It's just going to be hard for point guards to be included in a lot of that because they don't play defense at the point guard position. Because they're there to set the table. The only person
I mean,
that
at the
actually
end of the
plays
day, I
defense-
think he'd be one of the GOATs.
No, I agree.
I didn't ever say he wouldn't be.
But
Yeah.
But the question was,
I
his
don't
career
know.
is better.
So,
That's
but here's
it.
the thing. So we just shit on it. My man just landed.
No,
in
we
one.
didn't. We didn't shit on
started
him.
talking about something else.
we didn't shit. He's a GOAT. We didn't shit on him.
Shit on him.
We didn't shit on him at all.
You praising the whole season.
Nah, because he makes it look
See, that's when they're gonna get out right.
effortless. That's
Once a
why.
week. You gotta give one once a show.
You know what I'm saying?
Once a show, we gonna
He
get
makes it look effortless, dog. You know what I'm saying? He ruined the game.
Boy, I wish
You know
Jeff
what
was
I'm
here.
saying? Nah.
I wish Jeff was here so bad.
Get the whole world going to sleep.
Oh, come on now. Come on. All right, man. Go through the list, man. God,
Number
Lee,
7
come
on the list,
dog.
James Harden. Number 6, there's Garland. Number 5, Trey Young.
He's
Number
still
4,
doing it.
Chris Paul. Number
still doing
3, Ja Morant. Number 2, Luka Doncic. And number 1,
Wardell Stephen Curry.
So you just gonna
Ruin the game.
You just gonna sleep on the other side 6 guys on the list. Gonna sleep on them like that.
Nah, this is a great list. This is the list. This is the list. This is the list. Weezy, who joins the list? Who leaves the list?
De'Aaron Fox gonna join the list this year.
I hope so. From your mouth to God's ears, man. He didn't even get any damn votes, man.
I'm hot about that.
Yeah, that ain't. He
Come
wasn't
on,
even an
man.
honorable mention. Boy, it was 20 and 7.
Right? How is he not honorable
crazy.
mention, man? That don't make no sense.
Who leaves the
man.
list? Somebody got to leave.
Chris Paul.
I can see that. I can dig it. Coach
Joins the list.
joins the list.
LaMelo.
Ooh.
Who leaves it?
CP.
Joins the list, Jay. Who is it?
It's been a great, you know what I'm
He
saying?
didn't have time to think about it. Come on.
No, I ain't trying to think about it. No, I'm trying to think. No, it ain't no reach. Who leaves the list?
No.
I'm telling you, who finna lead the list. I think James Harden and Darius go out and leave the list because of. Let me tell you why DG is gonna leave the list. He's gonna miss for 15 games to start it off. Donovan Mitchell's gonna get a lot of shots by that time. We're gonna forget about Darius Garland as the guy on that team. It happens to the best of them, but DG's cold.
If he wasn't hurt, would he lead the list?
No.
Okay.
No. It's just all injuries.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's all injuries,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Who joins this list? Man, this is Jalen Brunson joins this list next year. Yeah, we out there.
He playing well right
he's
now.
playing at a high level.
It's only 4 games, 5 games, but he's playing well
You
right
think
now.
he's gonna miss 15 games?
I think he's gonna miss 15 games. He
He's
said over
already
there in
missed 4.
shades.
He's already missed 4, 5.
Yeah, he said over there in shades.
Yeah, he's 33% there already.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Dame Lillard joins the list again, but he got damn calf strain.
Right, he out 2 to 4 weeks.
He out 2 to 4 weeks, so it's over with for him. That was my pick. So now I gotta see who else. Man,
Oh, my boy's just gone.
yeah, they smoked out.
Damn.
Man, yeah, no.
My
You know
boy
who
ain't
else?
gone. He
Two
gets in
people
the
gonna
list.
join this list because James Harden, DG's gonna leave.
Okay.
Tyrese Halliburton joins this list. Tyrese Halliburton.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There it is.
Shout out to my dog,
There it is.
Ty Halliburton. He's a hoop.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know how the damn. Who the Kings sure did mess that up. And that is another installment of the NBA Top 7 list. This has been great from the point guards all the way to the centers. We appreciate everybody that sent in the list. Jeff, I know you're listening. Steph Curry is again number 1 because he makes it look so Steffortless, Jeff. Steffortless.
I tried, Jeff.
Nah, yeah,
tried.
It's all good.
I
Everybody tried.
I tried,
But
Jeff.
once you bring in Trae Young's 15 points, that murders him. Once you bring in Ja Morant, is in a situation where he's like, well, they won 18 games. We won 18 games, and they was like, shit, we don't even need
No,
y'all.
man.
People-
Come on, man.
People were saying that, wasn't they? Were they not? They were saying that. Yeah, you
People
heard
don't-
that.
I heard, but I would never say it. People that know basketball wouldn't say that.
People say it.
That's
all
because a
I'm
lot of
saying.
people say a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
A lot of people say it though,
Yeah, a lot of people said it.
but they don't know what
So-
they're talking about.
And then CP, he was MVP. Book went out, that boy was cooking. And then CP went out, Book started cooking.
It was barbecue chicken on CPA.
Hey man, there's been barbecue chicken on a lot of these guys in this top 7.
But it's always been that. They ain't always been the case with CP. That's my point. That means he's falling down.
But
He's
them
falling
assists
off.
ain't. Fifth time lead the league in assists, bro.
Yes, okay. He won't do it this year.
You don't know that.
He won't do it this year.
You don't know that.
He won't do it this year.
And we don't either.
He won't do that.
You don't know that.
He won't do it this year.
That's what it is with the questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Hold up.
Get a drummer song.
Cameraman The Revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.